Okay, going live for our usual weekly live stream to support my friends here. And This is the first live stream where I'm trying out the new ring light. That was one of my videos just 2 days ago, reviewing this. Let's see, the before and after. Seeing how the different options here. I'm recording on the laptop now. I'm streaming from the laptop rather than the phone like I was in the sample video. The yellow light's better for this one. I don't know. Maybe you guys can weigh in on that one. But anyway, this is the so let's go ahead and wait for some people to show up. I hope everyone's been doing well the past week. I put out a couple of videos. I had an audition. I did the update that I promised. No, I didn't get that commercial, but oh well. It was a fun experience getting to try out that app, getting to make the video out of it. Then I made the follow-up video when I received my lighting package to to use that to work to and I'm using it for my first live stream. Like I made some first videos using the ring light to try to make better quality videos from now on, and hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys enjoyed with you. Marilyn, excuse me. Welcome to the live stream, Marilyn. It's good to have you with us. Please give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm glad to use this as and shout out your channel. Tell everyone what's going on. I was just telling everyone what was going on with my channel, with the two videos I put out this week. Advice to other actors on their self-tape auditions, to record better quality, and also for YouTubers in general, anyone recording, getting better quality, because I found that new app. I was trying that out, and I'm trying out my new the ring light that I got to get better lighting for my videos. I did a review of that, showing how that improved quality, and telling people what I thought of that. Next week, we got Independence Day coming up. I'll probably have stuff more themed toward that. So full done. Great, appreciate it, Marilyn. So what's going on with your channel? Oh, congratulations! That's how long have you been monetized? Oh, so it just happened. You just hit that milestone within the last week. Congratulations. That's a big milestone. And myself, and I'm sure a lot of the other people that have been signing on to my weekly live streams have been trying to get to, when we can finally hit that milestone and get monetized. So I'm glad to have you with us. Glad to have you hit that milestone. That's awesome. Tell us a little bit about tell everybody a little bit about the content on your channel, what's come out in the past week and what's coming out in the next week. Actually, one thing I was really breaking out things are starting to open up a little bit more, but the COVID cases are increasing as a result of it. Big surprise. So I don't know how much more we can expect opening up, but with it, I really, for a long time, I was just yesterday, I was searching some information about what museums have reopened. There's a few others. I'd like to kind of do a mobile live stream. I'm not monetized yet, but I have my 1,000 subscribers, so I can do mobile live streaming. And I did one of those when that was connected to my arts niche. When there was when there was art being produced in the park, I did that. I live streamed from the park. I've been waiting until I get museums open up. Some of my favorite ones are still closed for COVID, and but I broke down. I was looking around on my phone, the map Quest, looking for anything arts related, and it looks like there's something they do. It's very close to me, like live poetry reading and so forth. Like a 5-minute drive from my house, and they do that every Sunday. So I'd like to look into that. I might and see if they're okay with me recording about. And make a video out of that, or maybe even live stream from that if they'll allow it. Hello, Hava. We missed you last weekend, and we're really glad to have you back right now. What's going on with you and with your channel? Okay, yeah, that was the video you did where you made everything pop. It was the effect. I did watch that one. I enjoyed that. That was interesting. I gave you comments on that. So we got, looks like it's Geo Divulge. I believe Tom's your name. Welcome back. I was, you joined us for the first time last Saturday. I was glad to have you. Stayed around, and we're really glad to have you back. I think it's myself and Tom from California, Marilyn from the Philippines, and Hava from Finland. So we got quite a diverse group here, sharing what's new, what's going on with our channels. Go ahead, everyone shout out talk with each other about what's going on with your channels. Shout out your channels. Talk about what new content you got coming out that we want to check out. If you want to continue to participate in that support playlist, if I redo that for next week, let me know that as well. If anyone's still interested in that. But mostly just let's let everyone know what's going on with our channel. Also, this will be an opportunity if you can comment, you make suggestions. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like, give me a thumbs up for this. For this live stream, taking suggestions on what kinds of stuff based on what you've seen in the past week you'd like to see. I was saying a minute ago about how I was looking around for new arts related stuff connected to my niche that might interest people that can make a video about. Some of my favorite museums still haven't opened up yet, so my idea of live streaming from there is going to have to wait. But I discovered something very close by in my home in Long Beach that apparently they do every Sundays with live, poetry readings and so forth. I thought that was interesting. I'm gonna probably try to check that out tomorrow, and maybe make a video out of it if they'll, and or maybe even live stream right from there if they'll allow that. So we. Glad that Hava watched Gio's Mongolia video. That was the one that we added to our support playlist last the week that's coming to an end. I enjoyed that too. It's good that other people in our little family here are watching each other's videos. That we all enjoyed that Mongolia video. Gio having a channel update on Monday. Oh, that's great. Thank you. I appreciate that. But you're giving me a shout out in your next video. Appreciate that. So, what else is new, everybody? Go ahead and share what if you just joined us, I was talking about how this is my this is the first live stream I'm doing with my new ring light. See, trying to improve the light. In fact, that even came up in one of our live streams. Somebody joined very briefly, said, "What's wrong with the light?" Saw the poor quality. I just got that was actually my latest video on Thursday. I put that out reviewing this product, the different settings, and whether I think it's worth the investment. So, if you haven't seen that already, you might want to check that video out. I did 2 videos this week that were about lighting. They were specifically geared to actors who do self-tape auditions and how that's becoming increasingly a thing. So how can you make recording yourself look better? So that specifically, but also in general, anybody that wants to record themselves from home, including just YouTubers, wanting to make their videos look better. The first one was about a specific app for actors, how it can make their auditions look better. That came out on Monday, and then Thursday I put out the video, reviewing how much better I looked with my videos using the new light and reviewing that product. So maybe lowering the maximum length of the playlist. I'm okay. How anybody else? Well, let's. It's. I guess you could say it's unfair to people that have shorter videos. We'll see. If you have an idea for what video, let me see what some of the other people say about that. I'm willing to get. I tend to have the longer videos, and I was trying to, as it is, I was thinking by limiting it to 15 minutes, I prevent myself from really hogging it with putting one of my full length plays. But yeah, I guess my poetry ones would fall within 5 minutes. But I'll see what some of the other people have to say about that, and probably by Monday we'll make the decision. And but that is a good suggestion. So Gio, you saw my 1776 video. I 4th of July coming up. I watch that film every 4th of July. It's kind of a tradition. I love musical theater. I like to, it connected my niche to make the to make the karaoke cover videos, but that are specifically geared to musical theater. But that one, I didn't get as many views as some of the others, and I think it's because that show is just not. It doesn't have the same kind of following I wish it did. Not as many people love that that show as much as I do, but glad that some of you watched it. Glad you liked that. Because it wasn't just getting people to view it; it was also getting enough participants. You need 5 different actors to sing the different parts. I immediately got 2 friends. I got James, who performed in Man of La Mancha with me almost 10 years ago, and Randy, who performed in Big River with me a couple of years ago. They joined in, but there were 2 more, and so what I tried to change my voice a little to sing the other 2 parts, but rather than have my face there the whole time, I put the face of the real characters from real life while that person was singing. So I didn't want to throw away the work that myself, Randy, and James had done on that video, and wanted to salvage it to some extent, but couldn't get enough people to sing all the parts, and then not as many people watched the video, because even musical theater fans, that's one of the it's not one that has a big following compared to some other musicals. But so it looks like Marilyn's not with us anymore, but I appreciated her being here, and again, congratulate her. She just got monetized in this past week, so that's a big milestone for her. It's a big, long struggle. It's a big grind for us, but the rest of us are, supporting each other toward that goal, and hopefully the bigger and better ones as we grow our channels. But just thought I'd mention that. She was real excited about that when she first signed on, but the rest of you guys, let us all know how you guys are going in that journey, so forth. Okay, yeah, whenever. In fact, I shall make a habit of having a pen and paper out so I can start writing it down. So Tom wants to do the barrier reef video. It's 4 minutes. Yeah, it looks like. I'll see. Maybe I'll make it not a rule, but if other people keep submitting suggestions that are only 5 minutes, I'll respect it and not do something longer than that myself. So let's see, where do I have paper? Oh, there we go. So Hava, did you have a preference for what video you'd like to add to the playlist when we change it for this week? Again, I still have this week's date on it, so I haven't done anything to change it. But based on what goes on in the live stream, I'll make decisions about how to change it. So Tom wants to do the barrier reef video. I'll look for that one when I update it at the end of this live stream, and I'll I know I'm going to butcher it if I try to pronounce that here. I don't know it. I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce that, but again, I'll write it down. It means dry horse. Okay, cool. Kenzie Craig Michaels, it's been a while. Real glad to have you back. How are you doing? What's going on with your channel? Weather's still pretty good here in California. I'm not the only one from California here. We got Tom Geo. He's I believe you're in California, but a little farther north. When we met last week, writing down the 2 people have already told me what video they'd like to have put on the support list for next week. Only got 1 thumbs up so far. If you haven't done that yet, please give me the thumbs up. Who wants to do the Thank you for thumbs up number 2 and 3, folks that did that. Yeah, I thought Northern California. So Tom's in halfway between San Francisco and San Jose. Yeah. Kenzie Craig Michael's been away visiting. Where you been? Tell us a little bit about your travels and where you've been going, how your trip went. Visiting family. That's good. I need to do that more often. Making arrangements to see my mother, and I think she's hesitant because she's worried about COVID a little bit. So yeah, I saw you had a new video about unpack. I meant to watch that yesterday. I didn't get around to it. I'll make sure I do it this weekend. You were unboxing some new products. I did something. I was doing my latest video was myself. Well, I probably should have done that. I didn't show the actual. I was unboxing it, but my new ring light, which you see, this is my first live stream where I'm using my ring light. That is what the lighting looked like before, where it was just the pole lamp, and now with the light. Hope you guys think that the quality looks better as a result of this, and anyway, I did that review. It was the second of 2 reviews I did on the theme. It was the series of how to make specifically geared for actors who have to self-tape auditions. How do you record better? But it has a larger sense. It could be anybody that needs to record from home, including just making your YouTube videos, making yourself look better. So I reviewed one app on Monday, and then Thursday I reviewed the light, how things look better as a result of it. So so I got 2 of my moderators here. It's good to have them. Don't see Beyond Infinity yet. He's usually here. He might be out of town, but glad that I got 2 of my other regulars here, along with the one that joined us last week, and glad that he came back. So I'm glad the support that the 3 of you are giving me. Really feels good to kind of feel I got a family that regularly visits us every Saturday to check up on everybody and support each other's videos. Talk about what's coming up. Craig, do you have anything to say about what we can expect coming up in the next week, or if you'd like to have a video put on the support playlist this week? It's too hot inside, even that the AC isn't that good. That's how hot it is in Canada. Yeah, and it seems it was earlier this week I had that issue. It was hot enough. I mean, I don't have central air in fact, we got units in the bedroom, and when we huddle out there, we've only in the living room. We've got portable units with these. Got one of these. I brought that in here with me. I got that going here. It's not the best. I mean, yeah, if it were really hot, that would probably not be doing the job of making it bearable in here. But it's the weather's pretty decent here in Long Beach, and enough that with that on, I'm comfortable. 3 to 4 this week. Ooh, that's ambitious. That we're looking to go with that many this week. As far as what I have upcoming, I also I mentioned earlier in this that I've used a lot of these weekly live streams as a way to build the support playlist, to shout out our channel. One thing I probably haven't been using it for as much as I should have been is just to actively take suggestions, people based on if one of the videos you saw, or if it raised any questions, if you'd like to see me do another video, or you have a suggestion for what you'd like to see, or we can make suggestions to, not just to me, but to other people in the live chat, comment on what you saw the past week and what you'd like to see. That would be really cool. I mentioned that I may tomorrow do another live stream from on location, now that I can use my mobile device for that. If they'll let me. I discovered something pretty, just looking around for art galleries and stuff around here. We got a lot in Long Beach, but with COVID, not all of them, a lot of things are closed. My 2 favorite museums are both still closed, and I've been wanting to go there and live stream right from there and do something connected with my niche live. And but I found something where they're doing it's a weekly thing for arts lovers, an open mic for poetry, and I'm going to see if they'll $5 admission, which sounds pretty affordable for an evening like that. And if they'll let me record, or better yet, if they'll let me live stream from there, that would be really awesome. But be on the lookout for that. I'm not promising anything because I don't know if they're going to let me record there. Beyond Infinity, great to have you back. I was getting worried about you. We're really glad that you've joined us here. We got our regulars have joined the live stream, the people that usually join us every Saturday. I'm doing great. Hope you are too. Let everybody know what's going on with your channel. Beyond Infinity put out his Edgar Allan Poe video. That was interesting. I watched that. So let's see. We have Tom Geo did his Mongolia video. A lot of us liked that. Kenzie Craig Michaels did an unboxing some new products video that I haven't watched yet, but I need to. And I was telling about the video I did this week. Hava asked to put a video about an island that I couldn't pronounce. So I don't think I've seen that one yet. And Beyond Infinity did this cool video about Edgar. He made very good choice of music. It was very spooky, which, just how Poe would have wanted it. And by the way, other people have told me what they want to. Beyond Infinity, would you like your Poe video? Would you like that one to be the one that I put on the support playlist for this week? Or do you have something else in mind? It fits the theme of what people are asking and saying. They want me to shorten it to, say, maximum of 5 minutes rather than 15 minutes. And I think that your Poe video would fall under that category, if I remember correctly. Marilyn, glad that you're back. Marilyn was sharing at the beginning of this live stream. She was sharing how she just this past week got her channel monetized. So we'll everybody give her a shout out, give her congratulations, like I did earlier. So Marilyn from the Philippines has rejoined us. So Beyond Infinity, are you still with us? You said what's up, and then haven't heard from you yet. Was talking about your Poe video. Enjoyed that. Let me know if you'd like to have that put on the support playlist this week or something else. Oh, another one of our regulars who isn't here yet, or I don't know if she will be at all, but I thought I'd mention it in terms of me recapping what our regular participants, our little small group, our little family we got here that meets once a week. In terms of sharing what they've done, Groovy Lisa had a video out about, she's the other California native. She lived very, very close to me. I believe she said, I believe it's Alhambra where she's from. She was talking about a store she's real excited about reopening in Hollywood. She collects records, vinyl. And I still don't. I love music. I don't understand the appeal of collecting the old technology when we have the superior quality DVDs and now MP3s or technology replacing that. But that's a thing she's really into. Big music lover, and she was excited about a music store in Hollywood reopening and did a video about that. She talked about the Pantages. I left a comment about my experience at the Pantages last time I was there was with me and Sarah we saw Wicked there, connected, it's connected to both her niche and mine. We saw Wicked there, and the last time before that, the only other time I saw Phantom of the Opera at the Pantages with the original cast, Michael Crawford and Sarah Brightman. That was quite an experience. And in fact, I was in 9th grade at the time. It was my first. It was my first live. Well, not counting school plays. It was my first professional live play I'd attended, and it really blew me away. So I don't know. That might be a part of my history of what developed the love of theater, which I make the main focus of my channel. So I thought that was interesting that one person that regularly joins us had a video that we made that connection about memories of the Pantages Theater in Hollywood. So hopefully Groovy Lisa joins us sometime in the next hour or so that we're still live. And I just thought I'd mention that, even though she's not here, she has been a good supporter of me and this live stream in the past. She's been another one of our moderators, so I thought I'd mention that. I think and Beyond Infinity, pause for a second, listening, catching up. That's fine. So I was shouting out other people. I was talking about one member who's not currently with us, but video she did that was worth watching. I was telling people about how I liked your Poe video. I'm assuming that's the one you'd like me to put on the support playlist for this week, but if you prefer something else, let me know. I'm open to anything. Although Hava has suggested that we shorten it from a maximum of 5 minutes rather than maximum of 15 minutes. And I think I'm okay with that, because I've been given slightly longer videos, but most people most people have shorter ones, or they've been submitting shorter ones anyway. And I believe, I have to check, but I believe that your Poe video would fit under that limit anyway. Well, yeah, you don't have to be apologetic about it. I mean, I think it may very well have been a good suggestion. I'm entertaining it. I was thinking, that shouldn't be too long. I think probably why it's a good suggestion is that if we were the people in this group were people that generally did longer videos, it might be good. I wanted to limit it so we didn't have hour-long videos like my full-length plays. I would be taking way more than my fair share of the playlist. But in terms of supporting people with watch hours, it's not just in terms of running the playlist to really it helps out with a slightly longer one, and then YouTube even recommends that they want to because they want to keep people on their platform watching longer. But it's just the way it works that the kind of videos that you do, the kind of videos that Beyond and Beyond Infinity, you were mentioned that before, how difficult it is to get your watch time because the kind of videos you make, they don't lend themselves, and that's just kind of it, depending on your niche. I mean, some people, their niche just doesn't lend itself to doing long videos. So I mean, if there were other people such as myself that uploaded complete plays and so forth that were somewhat longer, 15 minutes would be good. But it just kind of worked out that I'm the only one that's going much more than 5 minutes with my videos, and other people, their niche doesn't lend themselves to videos much longer than 5 minutes. So as long as these are the people that regularly participate, I think it probably was a good suggestion. So I think for the time being, we can say that 5 minutes is the max. But we want to, shorter videos will be a shorter playlist, but maybe we'll run it more times. Put it on a loop. That's the other thing that really helps. Because the big idea is that we're helping each other with our watch time. So Marilyn had shouted out her big milestone of becoming monetized this week. Anybody else, if you have any other milestones in your channel that you've just hit or that are approaching? As far as myself, on TubeBuddy, I'm pretty near the 100 uploads milestone. I might do a video about that when I hit it. I'm at 94 or something like that. Maybe not next week, but the week after I might hit it. And my next milestone in views is 125,000. Might be another month or so before I hit that. That's a good point, Kenzie. Your unboxing, that's a milestone. So I guess I probably should have, I've already talked about that in my latest video, trying to promote that, promoting my product. So I guess the unboxing of my product, I guess you'd call that a milestone too, a milestone of improving the quality of my videos, and just making the investment, which at the end of my video, spoiler alert, my verdict is I do think it is very much worth it. $24.99 for the video and the iPhone holder, for when I'm using that for recording. So I stuck my hair there. I hadn't thought of that, but you're right, Kenzie. That could very well be called a milestone. So, any other milestones people in this group have hit? Oh, don't quit. Don't give up. That's we enjoy your content, and it's only and you did have a good idea of doing those. It sort of fits your niche with the relaxation videos, and you can really rack up the hours if you get people to watch those. Yeah, takes time. I get discouraged myself a lot, and well, keep trying new things, new um, well, not well. Maybe maybe I should rephrase that. Keep doing what you're good at, but in terms of find new ways to promote it, different platforms, different. That's some stuff that I sharing stuff on subreddits has really helped me. Um, Sharing on Facebook, TikTok. Oh, by the way, that was another thing. I posted in one Facebook support group, and nobody's told. It's a question I had. I was my latest video was a little disappointed that I didn't get a better click through rate because I thought I made a really good thumbnail for it. But what I thought was interesting is all the idea is I want to grab them in the first couple minutes and the first couple seconds so they keep watching. In the first couple of seconds, my video was just that thumbnail, and it was just my silly parody of Queen. If you see it, I thought it was corny, but sometimes you do what it takes to catch. And of the people that did watch it, I even got a comment that person actually said he got a kick out of the way that I tried to start that video, but getting people to click on it was the difficult thing. TikTok is one thing people are saying. I'm trying to get better at that. To promote and I saw a really good video just last night of somebody else, a suggestion of, because TikTok is such a different platform, but she gave some advice. I can share that if you guys are interested. Message me privately, and I can send you the link to that video that I thought really helped. I was just starting to redo it about how to do TikTok. I mean, you can take your YouTube video and basically have your very short TikTok thing. Think of it as it can be just a portion of your YouTube video. Think of and most people, they do TikTok for its own reasons, but they say, think of your short TikTok video as a trailer for your full YouTube video and suggestions for how to do. And I'm still struggling on that. I mean, because what happened is that even though that video didn't do well, my TikTok that I posted, which was just that intro of changing, being corny and changing another one bites the dust to another one lights you up. Boom, boom, boom. Another one lights you up about my lighting, and it really blew up. I mean, I'm so new to TikTok. I've got a total of 3. Well, I had 2. It gained me my 3rd follower on TikTok, where I'm brand new. But it got 130 something views, which, given how many followers I have and how new I am, that's a lot. I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you consider those other things, that's so much better than any other TikTok did. So I said, wow, maybe there is something to look into here about TikTok as a way to promote. So, but I was curious, so many people clicked on it there, but I mean, the failure to get them liking it there to then want to click over to YouTube and watch the whole thing, that's the challenge. But it was a breakthrough, I thought, for me. I would consider the fact that the first thing I put on TikTok, I got a heck of a lot of views. And then I've been in the last 24 hours, I've been looking up some stuff, and I saw a video that was helpful about how you could make TikTok a place to promote. So that's one more thing that you might want to consider before you give up, if you haven't tried that yet. The other thing about making new channels, I mean, I figure be successful on one before you really focus on another one. But it's well, these are big YouTubers. I guess it makes a little sense when you say you want to stick to your niche and with your channel, but you might have other things you're interested in. It's kind of interesting. There are quite a few YouTubers out there that have multiple channels that, depending on what they want to, depending on their content, they'll decide which one of their mini channels they're going to do. So, that's a little confusing to me. However, it is still a lesson that, just because you want to try something else and maybe even start a new channel doesn't mean you delete the current one. So that's another thing to think about. Yeah, that's the spirit, huh? Just keep going. Another thing is, even if you want to take a break from your channel or start a different one, I would encourage you never, ever, ever delete it, because you can have stuff sit there and you never know what could happen to it. A video that you posted a long time ago might go viral, because that's kind of why when I decided to do it, I probably already mentioned this before. Sorry if I'm being repetitive, but I started a YouTube channel just as a place to put old shows that I did as an actor and not take it very seriously. Just one more place that when I want to tell people, oh, I was in this show, well, you can check it out. Here's the link. You can go see it if they were interested, but never thought of it as a thing to really reach out to the broader world to make a presence on YouTube. But just seeing that not many, a couple of them, after leaving them alone forever, just putting it there and forgetting about it, they had thousands and thousands of views. That's what kind of made me get serious about YouTube, saying, hey, maybe I really, there's some potential here. So that's another thing. You might you might give up or take a break from it, or move on to making a totally different channel. And then when you check, but you haven't deleted your old one, you go back there and you see it, and you're surprised to see how many views a video that you did years ago and may have even totally forgotten about, how well that's done. And then it gives you the inspiration to start going again with it. But if you burned your bridges by deleting it, then you that can't ever happen. Oh, no, it's fine. No need to apologize. I mean, I want my live streams to be a chance to connect and really share genuine feelings. And I mean, the fact that you said that and allowed myself and other people to really jump in and try to give words of encouragement. I mean, it gets us excited, gets us interesting. We feel like families supporting each other, and that's really good. I mean, I like the fact that you share even the negatives, and we can all support each other in that way. And I just kind of feel that my live stream is actually something that is having a positive effect if if it lets other people get excited and give words of encouragement to people who really need that encouragement. Yeah, I was a little disappointed that some of that yeah, I didn't see Hava or Kenzie last week, and that was a little disappointing to me. And so it was good. It was good to see that, Kenzie, that you joined us again, and that you let me know that, well, that you let us know why you weren't here. Knew that it wasn't because, so I know that I still have your support, and good to feel that, you're absolutely right. Beyond Infinity, we kind of feel that we want to see our three biggest supporters um, are still with us, and it's good to see to have that confirmed, like we both just did. Absolutely not. No way. You're making good content, and like the thing you showed off this week with your new feature. I mean, getting better all the time. That's everybody left now. We didn't all just quit over it. Hope that wasn't a serious thing you just said, Hava. Uh, glad you're still with us, Tom. Glad you're still with us. We're all trying to encourage Beyond Infinity not to quit. It's getting disappointed. I'm disappointed. The rate of growth. I mean, we all are. But that's why we're here. Why we do this weekly. A chance to all check in and support each other and help each other grow. Yeah. Another thing is, even if you don't get monetized, that the AdSense, that's not the only way you can make money. Even channels that aren't monetized, affiliate marketing or something, putting links. I mean, I haven't had any success with that yet, but I try it. I mean, but especially since it was legitimate, my last ad when I was reviewing my ring light, I did put in fact, I even got an email for Amazon saying, "Yeah, we're going to remove you as an affiliate. You haven't sold anything yet, and you had another 90 days." But yeah, tried. I put the Amazon link to the product in there, so we'll see if anything happens. But there are other ways you can put. You have your videos be a way that you direct people. In fact, you might want to type that in as a search word. That's not just affiliate market. There's videos that are made specifically about ways besides AdSense that you can make money on YouTube. You can have your video, in the description, direct people to areas where you can make some money. Excuse me. Megan's Magical Land. Welcome back. Glad to have you here. Let us know what's new in your channel. What's just come out. Communicate with the other people here. I don't know if Beyond Infinity is still here. I think he's left, but if he's still here, we're trying to encourage him not to give up, not to quit his channel. But let us know what's going on with your channel. Any milestones, new milestones you want to share, what we'd like to what we should come see on your channel, etc. Let everybody know in the comments. Yeah, I hope not, but it looks like it. Things are slowing down now. I think I'll step out and get something to drink. I'll be right back, you guys. Anybody doing? Is anybody still here? Oh, darn. Things were going well, and then we tried to cheer Beyond Infinity up, and instead he left, and now it looks like everybody else has to. Hope other people join us, and going real well, and then suddenly. Okay. Well, thank you for being with us as long as you were, but I'm glad that you're committing to come back next week, despite it being a little bit of a downer, what just happened. But yeah, I will let you know. Like last week, I will. We're doing since we're shooting live. I haven't made the description. I'll make the description once it posts, based on once it finishes processing, and I'll post the link to the playlist there after I have made it based on this. I'll see if anybody else for the rest of the weekend express an interest, and maybe we can expand on it. That's why I always say let's wait till Monday to start watching it, because there might be a few more people join. That I might do another live stream or two this weekend. I might run one all night tonight, like I usually do. And I might, the thing I talked about earlier, if that works out, if I can stream from that location, that'd be cool. So those will be other chances for people to shout out, say, I'd like to join the playlist if they're interested. But thank you for being here. Look forward to seeing you next week, and to watching that video you mentioned that we're going to add to the next week's playlist. Take care. Anybody else join us in this time? Anybody with us? Anybody join us? It's
voiceover on.
trying to think about how while the stream has gone dead, thought I'd step out, see if people will join us, but I don't want people to join us while I step out and then see I'm not here and then leave. Maybe if I haven't thought this through very well, but if I could prop up a sign, I'd be right back or something like that. I'm trying to figure that out right now in case you see, in case anybody is still there now, which I don't think they are, or in case people watch this later and look at what the hell was he doing in that paper. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to there's a way I could hang this with a be right back sign that people will see. Oh, turns it around, makes it. That doesn't work. Yeah, let me. This is going to look silly when people watch the. I know no one's here now to see me making a fool of myself with this, but. Okay. It just turns it around for me, but I'm checking on my the way other people see it. It shows it written the right way. Oh, maybe the thing I just the new stand I got. Let's try that. Maybe I tape it. There we go. Hello, WH Outdoors. Glad to have you with us. I had quite a lively live stream going a minute ago, but then everyone's just left us. And Beyond Infinity was saying how he's giving up on his channel, and the rest of us were trying to talk him out of it, and then he left. And I think that became kind of a downer to the to the other people that were still here. So I'd been without anybody, so I'm glad. So I was glad you've decided to join us. Please give me a thumbs up if you haven't already, and shout out your channel. Talk about what's going on. I believe I remember you had some videos about your gardening or outdoor farming stuff. That was interesting. I remember commenting on that before. Please, thank you for the thumbs up. But I may be mixing you up with somebody else, but that's what I believe that's who you are, what your channel was about. But please, even though nobody else, it doesn't look like anyone else. If they are, please say something in the live chat so I know you're still with us. But it doesn't look like anybody else is still with us. But please say something for when they are here or whatever. Shout out your channel. Talk about what's going on. What the latest stuff is. What you've done in the past week that that we'd like to see, what we've got coming up in the next week. You can ask for suggestions. First of all, that's what I did. I talked about my latest videos, my product reviews of a couple things for improving the lighting in your videos, and they were specifically geared toward actors such as myself, how to do self-tape auditions, but they could be for anyone making videos, how they look, make them look better. And talked about some ideas I had. And I also said, if people would like to, based on what they've seen or whatever, if they'd like to give suggestions of stuff they'd like to see me do in the future, and if we can give suggestions to each other about what kind of videos we'd like to see, that would be awesome. Thorax Changeling, thank you for joining us. So now we got a couple more people that have joined us. The stream had gone dead for a little bit. It's real good that we've got a couple more people are joining us. We can get into discussion. Thank you for the 8th like. I really appreciate that. So WH Outdoors has a lot of farm animals. Yeah, I remember the farming stuff. Cabin in the Woods. Yeah, that's awesome. So so that's the so WH Outdoors has just joined us. He's talking about his channel with the farming stuff. Thorax Changeling, please go ahead, talk. Communicate with him, with us, or with anybody else that might join us later on, talking about what's going on with your channel, promote it, talk with the other people, share what's the latest, what's coming up, suggestions we have for other members of this group, what kind of videos based on what they've seen before, what they liked, what they didn't like, what they would like to see in the future from some of the other people that are connected with their niche and so forth. So oh, really? Yeah, that was about, I think it was 5 or 6 years ago when I did that film. It's a student film. That was me playing that. I played the cop in that, Officer Campman. Gave me some good footage from my demo reel. And I have some of my other, you might want to check out Repentant. I think that's my very, very first upload. It's what I did 7 years ago when I wasn't really taking YouTube seriously. I just thought, well, it's a place I can post stuff I've been when I get my copy of the film, so people can check it out. And then looking back years later, say, well, a lot of people I don't even know are watching the stuff. It was basically just to have a place where I could tell people, hey, you want to check out this thing I did? It's here on YouTube. I didn't think so many people I didn't even know were going to watch those. So I said, there's potential to expand my channel. And some other I have the short plays. But again, my very first upload was when I did my first film job, Repentance. I highly recommend that one. That's my personal favorite. I think it's interesting. It's a twist. I don't want to say too much about it because it'll be a spoiler. There's a big twist ending. How you found me? How? Oh yeah, that's cool. And where are you from? Missouri. Oh, Southern California, Long Beach, California here, just south of LA. So by the film capital. Chance trying to break into acting as I'm moving away from my teaching career is kind of coming to an end, and something I did as a hobby, I'm now looking to get into full time. It's mostly, but I also live. California is big for film. If you're into live theater, New York is more of the place for you. But there's a lot of nearby Orange County. There's a lot of good community theaters. So live theater. I mean, I do the films, but my real love is live theater. So got a lot of playlists about recordings of old shows I've been in, and some of them are, as a playwright. Some of them I'm not in, but I uploaded them because it's a recording of a play that I wrote. And there's what is it? Thoughts and Prayers. That's one where I'm acting in it and I wrote it, doing the full Orson Welles wrote, directed, and starred in. But I generally prefer not to act in my own stuff or direct myself. We avoid that. In fact, that wasn't by choice. It was I had an actor quit on me in that production, and that's the only reason I ended up playing that role. Okay, yeah, go ahead and feed the animals. But thank you so much for joining us. I hope you'll join us again next Saturday. I do this pretty much every Saturday. Noon, my California time, maybe a couple hours later for you. Noon, I go for a couple hours as a chance for the people, small YouTubers that are supporting one another to connect with one another, share what's going on in their channel, any milestones they've hit, share what videos we want to make sure that we don't miss, so that we can watch each other's videos and support each other. And take care. I hope you'll join us next Saturday, and I'll see you around. Anyone else still with us? Not, I'll step out. I'll do that be right back sign for crap. What did I do with my stand? Oh, here it is. Here we go. Here's the tape. Back to fooling around with this, seeing how I can make a be right back sign. There we go. Okay, so as it says, I'll be right back. I'll step out for a second. Let's see if... Anyone joined us while I was out? Anybody? We still dropping off? I guess we're 15 minutes away from the 2-hour mark. I want to let it run at least that long. Hopefully someone will join us again in the next 15 minutes. If not, I'll wrap it up then. But hey, if people do join us and we got it going, my wife's still at work. I thought she was going to be off by now, but as long as I'm home alone, there's no reason to not keep it going if people are with us and connecting and shouting out all the great stuff that's on their channels and the things that we can do to support each other and as a group and help the channels, help each other's channels grow. So. The wastebasket. Hey, just thank you to whoever just gave me the 9th like. Who's with us now? We've stream had gone dead for quite a while, and I thought everyone had left ever since we had White House Outdoors had joined us. We had a good chat with him after a long period of silence where it dropped off after we got disappointed with one person saying he's going to quit, and we couldn't cheer him up and get him to try it again. I know I just went from 8. I don't know. Maybe it's just slow in updating it. I went from 8 to 9 likes. I thought that was good news, indicating that somebody had finally joined us again, and we were having the stream was staying active. But maybe not. If anyone's there, please say something in the live chat to let me know that you're watching. If not, I guess I'll step out again. I'll put the be right back sign up again and keep checking from my other device if anyone has joined to come back. Well, I'll come back anyway. Anybody already joined us? I guess not. Yeah. My wife is on her way home now, but might as well keep the stream going a little bit longer, long as I've got nothing else to do. But hope that some of my friends will join.
Hoje eu quero convidar você a tomar o café da manhã num lugar muito especial. Se esse lugar falasse, eu acho que
Okay, it doesn't look like anybody else is going to join. I think I'll go ahead and wrap this one up for this week. And I will, because my wife's going to be home soon, got to help her bring groceries upstairs. But thank you to everybody that joined us. I will, we're going to go out. I might, I might find something else culturally related that's relevant to my niche that I'll go live with while we're out. Or I'm gonna, again, like I said at the beginning, I'm gonna try to see if that the poetry thing, that Sunday night thing can be something that I can tape and possibly even live stream about it. So I'll keep you guys in a loop about that. The people that joined the support playlist, thank you. I'll have that updated by Monday morning, and I'll put the link to the updated playlist in the description for this. So thank you, everybody. I hope you'll come back next Saturday. We can keep having these live streams to support each other as we work to grow our channels. Take care, everybody. Bye now.